Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Anna, hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Bachelor Nation is buzzing after a surprising revelation from fan favorite Hannah Godwin, a moment that has set social media ablaze and left even her closest followers in shock. Known for her elegance, charm, and fairy tale romance with fellow alum Dylan Barber, Hannah has always maintained a polished public image. But this latest development has peeled back the curtain, revealing a side of her story that few expected. The secret came to light during a recent appearance on a podcast where Hannah opened up about a personal chapter she had never discussed publicly. Listeners were quick to notice the change in her tone when the conversation shifted from her usual topics of fashion, travel, and married life to something more vulnerable. In her own words, she admitted to keeping certain experiences private, not out of shame, but because she wasn't ready to process them herself until now. According to Hannah, the secret involves a professional decision she made shortly after her time on The Bachelor and Bachelor in Paradise, one that could have dramatically altered the trajectory of her life and career. She revealed that in the months following her engagement to Dylan, she was offered a major television opportunity that would have placed her in the spotlight in an entirely different way. At the time, she turned it down. The reason? She wanted to protect her relationship and focus on building a stable foundation away from the relentless pressures of reality TV. This decision, she confessed, was one she questioned for years. Industry insiders have now confirmed that the opportunity in question was for a hosting role on a high-profile entertainment show, a position that eventually went to another well-known Bachelor alum. The revelation has left fans wondering how differently things might have turned out if she had said yes. In the same interview, Hannah explained that she chose to keep this information from the public because she didn't want it to overshadow her engagement or fuel speculation about trouble between her and Dylan. She emphasized that the choice was deeply personal and rooted in her own priorities at the time. "I wanted to be sure that I was making decisions for me," she said, "and not just because the world expected me to keep chasing the next big thing." The conversation also touched on the emotional weight of living under constant scrutiny. Hannah admitted that the pressures of fame, combined with the fast pace of post-show opportunities, left her feeling overwhelmed. She described a period in which she struggled to balance her personal identity with the public persona that Bachelor Nation had come to know. This candidness struck a chord with many fans who praised her for being honest about the mental health challenges that can accompany sudden fame. Reactions across social media have been swift and intense. Many Bachelor Nation followers applauded Hannah's decision, calling it a brave move to step back when so many others in the franchise chase every possible career advancement. Others expressed shock at the scale of the opportunity she passed up, with some even speculating that she could have become one of the most prominent crossover stars in reality TV history. Dylan Barber, ever the supportive husband, responded to the news on Instagram with a simple but heartfelt comment, "Proud of you, always." His post quickly garnered thousands of likes, reinforcing the image of their strong and united partnership. Friends from within the franchise, including several former bachelorettes, left messages of encouragement, praising Hannah for prioritizing her well-being and her relationship. The revelation also sparked discussions within the broader entertainment industry about the pressures reality TV contestants face when transitioning into new roles. Industry analysts noted that while turning down such a high-profile gig might seem risky, it can sometimes preserve a celebrity's long-term brand and personal happiness. For Hannah, it appears the gamble paid off. Her career in fashion, lifestyle content creation, and brand partnerships has continued to thrive without the added strain of a demanding television schedule. Hannah also shared that holding on to the secret for so long had its challenges. She described moments at industry events when she would see the person who ultimately took the hosting job and wonder about the what-ifs. Yet over time, she grew more confident that her choice aligned with her values. "It's not about what you say yes to," she reflected. "Sometimes the most important thing is knowing when to say no." Fans have pointed out that this side of Hannah, measured, self-aware, and willing to walk away from glitzy opportunities, aligns with the qualities that made her a standout during her time in the franchise. From her poised demeanor to her consistent prioritization of her personal life, Hannah has maintained a level of authenticity that many find refreshing in the often manufactured world of reality television. Since the revelation, media outlets have reached out to both Hannah and Dylan for further comment, but her team has stated that the podcast appearance will be the only time she addresses the matter directly. This has only fueled further speculation, with some fans wondering if the untold parts of the story are even more complex than they appear. In the days following the interview, Hannah's social media presence has been as polished as ever, but with subtle nods to her newfound openness. In one post, she shared a photo of herself in a serene outdoor setting, captioned simply, "Peace in my choices." The comment section quickly filled with messages of support, as fans and friends alike applauded her courage. The story of Hannah Godwin's secret has become more than just a headline. It's a reflection on the difficult choices that public figures often have to make, balancing career aspirations with personal fulfillment. In an industry where every move is dissected and monetized, her decision to hold back from a potentially career-defining role is both rare and instructive. Ultimately, Hannah's revelation has added a new dimension to her public image. It has reminded fans that the people they watch on their screens are more than just characters in a love story. They are individuals navigating real-life crossroads, often with stakes the audience never fully sees. And for Hannah Godwin, the choice to keep this chapter private until now might be the very thing that ensures her story continues to resonate with Bachelor Nation for years to come. Hannah Godwin and Dylan Barber famously found love and got engaged on Season 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. The fan-favorite couple finally tied the knot in 2023 in a beautiful Paris wedding ceremony surrounded by family, friends, and fellow Bachelor Nation stars. Since then, the couple has been keeping fans updated with their lives online, and this week, Dylan took to Instagram to reveal an embarrassing secret about their relationship. In a new video online, the Bachelor Nation star joked that he's plotting revenge after Hannah spilled a secret to his friends. As he's seen sipping from a mug while riding on a speedboat and wearing sunglasses, he wrote, "Plotting my revenge on my enemies, my wife, after they betray me. She told my boys we talk in baby voices." Dylan simply captioned the post, "You're fired," and Hannah replied, "You do not we." Followers filled the comments with their reactions and shared how funny they thought the video was. One person wrote, "You can't fire her, ha ha ha," and another person added, "We all do though." Dryers and Eddie's Ice Cream wrote, "Channeling this energy." And Tic Tac chimed in, "Hannah, you seeing this?" One follower pointed out that Dylan was wearing his Prada sunglasses while making the video and commented, "In the Pradas," to which Dylan replied, "Too funny. We love Hannah and Dylan's relationship, and we can't get enough of these two together." Hannah Godwin and Dylan Barber famously found love and got engaged on Season 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. The fan-favorite couple finally tied the knot in 2023 in a beautiful Paris wedding ceremony surrounded by family, friends, and fellow Bachelor Nation stars. The couple has been keeping fans updated with their lives online and recently went on a dreamy trip to Italy. During their time abroad, Hannah and Dylan documented their trip on social media, including daily outfits, various travel adventures, and delicious Italian eats. Hannah shared a video on TikTok that revealed she and Dylan ended up going on a 2-on-1 date while traveling. The video shows Hannah and Dylan eating at a restaurant while their waiter tucks a napkin around their necks. The waiter then places the food on the table and starts feeding Dylan, who starts laughing. The waiter also proceeds to feed food to Hannah, who seems to really enjoy the Italian cuisine. The Bachelor Nation star wrote over the video, "Did our dinner just turn into a 2-on-1 date?" Hannah also asked in the post caption, "Who's gonna get the rose?" To which Dylan replied, "I almost gave him the rose TBH. So funny. Bachelor Nation fans got to know Hannah Godwin and Serena Pitt on Seasons 6 and 7 of Bachelor in Paradise, respectively. Since their time on the show, they've been keeping fans updated with their lives online and have become great friends, often hanging out and going on trips together. Recently, the Bachelor Nation besties were hanging out and posted a cute video online of Serena helping Hannah discover her curly hair. The video shows the two of them sitting on the floor together as Serena inspects Hannah's hair and excitedly says, "Oh wait, Hannah, you do have curly hair." "Oh my god, yes, you definitely have curls." Hannah then gets really excited, and Serena decides to show how she does her curly hair routine to help bring out Hannah's natural curls. Serena walks her friend through the steps, including flipping her hair over and gently brushing through leave-in conditioner. She then takes a little bit of oil and scrunches her hair before blow-drying it with a diffuser. After Hannah's hair is thoroughly dried, Serena then instructs her to set her curls with some hairspray, which also provides some volume. The video ends with them both smiling and Hannah loving her new hairstyle. She captioned the video, "On my curly journey with the curly queen at Serena Pitt," and people filled the comments with their reactions. Serena wrote, "It's natural hair summer for the girls," and Hannah's husband Dylan Barber chimed in, "I wish I had curls." Another person said, "Very Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally." So fun. We love seeing these two together and can't get enough of Hannah's and Serena's curly hairstyles. Hannah Godwin and Dylan Barber famously found love and got engaged on season 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. The fan-favorite couple finally tied the knot in 2023 in a beautiful Paris wedding ceremony surrounded by family, friends, and fellow Bachelor Nation stars. Now, Dylan stopped by for an exclusive chat with Us Weekly, where he revealed where they're at when it comes to family planning and having kids. Hannah recently teased that she might be ready for a baby, but Dylan said they are still a couple years away from that chapter. He told the outlet, "I think kids-wise, we're still a couple years away. We've got a ton of really exciting work opportunities that we want to just give all to that." Dylan went on saying, "Because the second you have kids, they obviously become your sole focus. We have some really awesome things getting in the works that we want to focus on right now." And when it comes to Paradise, Dylan said he's excited to see the show come back for a 10th season this year. He said, "The show can work. Hannah and I have been together for coming up on 6 years. So it's been a long time. It feels like yesterday, but it works. People should go on and people should tune in." He teased that maybe he and Hannah will show up on the beach this year, he said. "If they film and they ask us, we'll go this year." We would love to see Hannah and Dylan return to Paradise for a visit, and we can't wait for all that the future holds for these two. Hannah Godwin and Dylan Barber famously found love and got engaged on season 6 of Bachelor in Paradise. The fan-favorite couple finally tied the knot in 2023 in a beautiful Paris wedding ceremony surrounded by family, friends, and fellow Bachelor Nation stars. Since then, the couple has been keeping fans updated with their lives online, and this week, they took to their Instagram stories to share a travel debate. The two were flying to New York together, and Dylan received an upgrade, but Hannah didn't. He went on his Instagram stories to see what his followers thought about whether he should take the upgrade without his wife, and 54% of people said he should still take it and 46% said he shouldn't. Dylan followed up, saying, "Everyone's saying take the upgrade and give it to her. She was number 2 and declined so she could sit by me. I'm now in the middle. There is good karma coming my way, I can feel it." Hannah chimed in with her own side of the story, saying, "Dylan got upgraded and I was the person after to get upgraded on the list, but didn't boo. I told him to take it and he ended up switching to sit by me." She went on sharing, "Obviously a very sweet gesture, but he's already starting to use it against me. I owe him back rubs for life now. I wish he took the seat so he can't use this as leverage for the rest of the year. Plus, I would have the middle seat, his, for more space." This conversation had fans buzzing about what they would have done in a similar situation. Over the weekend, many Bachelor Nation fan favorites reunited in the Hamptons, where they enjoyed the water, sunshine, and quality time together. Bachelor in Paradise couples Hannah Godwin and Dylan Barber and Joe Amabile and Serena Pitt all stayed in a gorgeous house, where they met up with Season 10 VIP cast member Dale Moss. During their time together, all 5 Bachelor Nation stars participated in fun activities such as swimming, attending private events, eating good food, and creating funny content together. Dylan posted a video on social media of him, Joe, and Dale sitting in the pool, lip-syncing to an audio that says, "We're 3 pretty girls in the Hamptons this weekend. We're trying to get into Surf Lodge tonight, and we need some assistance." He captioned the video, "PSA 3 pretty girls need help. Happy 4th, can you add me to your table at Joe Amabile at Dale Moss?" Serena also shared a funny BTS video of Dylan's video that shows him, Joe, and Dale messing up the lines as Hannah records them. The crew enjoyed a fun gin tasting at the house where they were staying as well, and Serena shared a highlight video of their experience. They also met up with fellow Bachelor Nation stars Kelly Flanagan and Jason Tartick and former Bachelor Peter Weber over the course of the weekend. All the Bachelor Nation stars reunited at a restaurant and private event, where they took photos together. What a fun weekend! And it looks like everyone had a great time. We love seeing these mini reunions. We're wrapping up here for today, but the excitement of trending gossip doesn't stop here. We'll be back with new surprises very soon. So stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.